Oh, what's going on? Finally quit raining. It's been past 3 days we've gotten over 4 inches. I want you to look at my little flowers behind me. I think they look pretty good. Anyway, I've been waiting for it to quit raining. I'm gonna come up here and try to harvest a little bit of cabbage. We'll make us some sauerkraut. We are just about out, so we've been having to slow down on it. And I've been waiting for this cabbage because the cabbage from the store, everything I've made, just, I don't know, hadn't been as good. But it's like dry. You put it in a bowl, and you know, when you're mashing it and whatnot, you don't get hardly any juice. What I made with my cabbage the one time, it was outstanding and juicy. Look at that cabbage. Well, let's see if we can't pick it. It's already starting to rain again. All right, I already had that one picked out to be picked, but I guess because of the rain, all this rain we've had, some of these are starting to crack open, split open, whatever. I got a couple of them. These are a little bit smaller heads, but I'm gonna go ahead and take them, and I do believe I'm gonna go ahead and take this one red cabbage. It's not nearly as big, but I would really like to have some red cabbage in this. So anyway, let's get to picking. Well, there's one. I can't wait. This is going to be so good. All right, we're back in the kitchen. I've already shredded all of my cabbage, and you can shred it as thin or as chunky as you want, but we prefer ours, sliced pretty thin. But anyway, I've got about 4 pounds of cabbage and 2 above medium-sized Vidalia onions in here now. So I'm going to calculate the salt, and I'll be back in just a minute, and I'll start mixing this up. So what I'm going to do is take some of this cabbage and onions. I'm going to put it in here. Then I've weighed out my salt. I'm going to put a little salt on it. Some more cabbage and onions. There we go. All right, then I'm just going to start mashing everything up. Just want to crush it good. This does get a little tiring on your hands, but just stick with it, you'll get it. All right. We're just gonna let this sit here for about 30 minutes. Let that salt start drawing all that juice out. All right, I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Put it in there and pack it down tight. Very simple to make. And oh, so delicious. You know, when I say pack it, I mean pack it tight. Don't worry about hurting it. All right, that should be a gracious plenty. All right, the most important thing for me, because it's a visual thing, if you have stuff floating on top, when you open this up in 30 days, it's going to have mold on it. Now, they say it's not a bad mold, but I don't like taking those chances. So, what you want to do is I've already cut some of the leaves just, you know, to help fit the jar. You just want to take and press that in here, and you want to try to make sure that when you get done, nothing is sticking up above the liquid. Anything sticking above that liquid where it can get the oxygen, it will produce mold. And like I said, it looks bad, but they say it's not actually bad bacteria, because this is going to turn acidic, and they say that the bad mold or bacteria cannot survive in acidic. But anyway, that's it. We'll take out a few little pieces floating there. But anyway, I have these glass weights, and that will sit right on top. A little bit too full. All right. Well, this thing is ready to go on the shelf for 30 days. Anyway, this is it. That's what she looks like. Looks good. Looks really good. And then, like I said, on top, you just want to try to make sure none of the cabbage is sticking out the top. Well, that's it. They're in the jars, and what I did was I tightened the lid just, a little bit, snugged it down just so I can move it. But I'm going to put it in our pantry in the back corner, and I'll loosen the lids up. I mean, you want them loose because this stuff's going to start getting active and it'll boil over. That's why you put it in a Tupperware or some type of container. But yeah, it'll do its thing, and here in 30 days, you better believe we're going to be having some brats with kraut.